Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Once again, we are finally back in the studio together. Just quickly, we're going to start out with some week recaps.
Yeah. I just got back from Kelowna
Summer.
like 20 minutes ago. Just went up with the
Literally.
fam. Nothing crazy. It was just like, I don't know, like this fake long weekend.
Yeah.
We were literally saying how like everyone had to be like in the office or whatever. So it was just like a big fam weekend. Like none of the boys came or anything. It was just like my sisters and I, which was chill.
That is really nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like nice to like be up again because it was like the first of the season and like
Yeah.
just get on the boat and like back in like, you know, the wineries and the whole thing, which was nice.
That is like my favorite, I think, like being on a boat and then going to a winery
I
or
know.
something. Like,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Being out in the sun all day and then just having
Yeah.
a shower and putting on like the least amount of
Yeah.
makeup.
Oh, like no, I didn't even bring out my makeup
But it
bag.
just feels so good. Like you
Yeah.
could be on vacation anywhere, even if it's 20
Yeah.
minutes away from home. You're just like, oh, a little bit of makeup.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yep, like that
It's
crisp
so nice.
shower after the sun and
Yeah.
getting ready or
yeah.
whatever,
Oh,
you know?
so
There's
good.
not a better feeling.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm finally back from my psycho month. The month is over and I could not be more happy.
Yeah, you had a lot going on.
It's too much going on.
No, like literally contacting Molly in the month of June.
Impossible.
MIA.
Impossible. But yeah, I just got home from Vernon, which is where I was in the last episode with some of our friends. And yeah, it was just like such good vibes. We just always like chill, sit outside. We make a lot of good food. Actually, Grayson gets a shout out. He makes unreal
Aw,
He's
food.
the chef.
And Rio, they made like the craziest
Rio
dinner.
too.
Aw,
I'll do
Rio
like
went?
he came for the first. He was only there. We only overlapped for a night,
Aw.
and so it was so nice to see him. But
Did Connor come?
yeah,
Nice.
I know, so
Oh my
cute.
gosh, cute.
Because I hadn't met her before.
Yeah, me
so it was
neither,
so
yeah.
nice. But they made us like the craziest dinner.
Mm.
Rio brought up like salmon and tuna, like raw salmon and tuna, and did like salmon with like truffle aioli and like green onions and stuff like that.
Yum.
And then tuna with like scallions and ginger and soy and that kind of stuff. And then we made like crispy rice, like the Nobu crispy rice.
Yeah.
And then they grilled steaks. And so we had like family style steaks, and Rio made a chimichurri.
Oh my gosh.
And then Grayson made karage style wings.
What?
So he like had marinated them all day and then coated them in potato starch and then deep fried them. And
Wow.
then it was just like,
Dude, living good, eating better.
oh yeah, no, I am
What?
telling you guys, when we are up there, it is like food first,
Yeah.
everything else second.
Yeah.
Like we just
Honestly,
eat,
as it should be.
yeah, we eat the most insane food up there. It's so crazy. But yeah, it's just nice to like relax after the month.
Totally.
And then this past weekend, I just had the final wedding of
Yay.
the,
You're done.
the year so far. I don't
Yeah.
think I have any other ones. So it was really nice. Chill wedding. Very fun.
Nice.
Good to see our friends get married.
Aw. Honestly, like nothing super duper exciting. The only thing that was like kind of exciting was this weekend I finally did my Botox and filler course. So,
Very exciting.
you know, I'll be
Injecting.
yeah.
Plumping and freezing in no time.
Yeah, so holla if you need some Botox.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I really need some Botox actually. So that was like honestly the only thing. And then like Carter was away this weekend, so like I literally didn't really do anything. And throughout the
So
week, I
nice,
just watched Love Island, like literally every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was about it.
Yeah.
Give us the recap.
I was gonna say, tell us.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know anything about.
No,
Love
I know. I need to
honestly,
watch
like,
it. I need to watch it.
It's on my list.
I'm honestly not even gonna like talk to you guys about it.
Yeah,
like,
talk to them.
I'm
Yeah.
talking to you guys.
Talk to the pod.
No, I'm literally obsessed, and like I just need to preface. So like I have never watched Love Island before, and like you know how I think I said this like that I was like I'm not into reality TV. Like I don't really do anything. Take it all back. Take it
Oh.
all back.
She's retracting her statement.
I am literally so obsessed. So obsessed, and I don't even know why, but I feel like it's just because like you get to know them so like personally, and it's also just being filmed in like real time, so it's like you just I don't know, I just love that. But I'm very excited. I think tonight there's an episode out. And so, okay, so because I've never watched it before, I guess there's like some things like Casa Amor and like movie night and like these things that they do on each season.
Okay.
So I didn't know what Casa Amor was, but it's basically like they switch the guys and the girls. And so like the girls go over to another place with a bunch of new guys, and then the guys go, or new girls come into the guys and like basically try to test like if you can find like another connection.
Okay.
And then there's apparently movie night, which I think rumor has it that it's supposed to be tonight, and it actually would have come out like an hour ago at this point. So I'm really trying to
Monts is
speed it
ACT
up.
home.
Mons has to go.
trying to get home to watch. But it's so good. Who is my favorite? I think honestly my favorite is Sierra. I know some people are like, oh, going back and forth. They're like, Sierra's starting to get under my on my nerves, and I'm like, how? Like I don't know how. She's done nothing wrong.
Is she the blonde one?
No,
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
brunette. Who's the
I
blonde
don't
one you're
know
talking about?
any of
Oh,
them.
Iris.
There's one that's all over TikTok. That's the only thing I know about it, and everyone's like, "Girl boss, stand up for yourself."
I'm gonna
that's all I
assume
know.
that-
Honestly, that is all I know.
I think they're talking about Iris, and that was a conversation that she was having with Sierra. Iris is like one of my faves too.
Yeah, I heard
and
she's cool.
oh,
And then
Kate-
there was this Huda girl, which then I was getting confused. Is
Oh,
Huda
yeah.
Beauty on here?
No.
I literally thought
She's
she
that
went
I'm
on
a
the
mom.
show.
I'm a mommy.
Yeah.
Mamacita.
yeah.
Oh.
A dog mom.
And
I
then
have a daughter.
I'm still getting over the fact that they sent Hannah home because like it was just like so crazy and so unexpected.
So do they vote each other out? Or
So-
is it based on fans? Or?
This is the thing. I don't know what it is like typically. And I think they've been throwing some like curveballs
Okay.
at Love Island people this year or the season, sorry.
Keep the fans invested.
Because I think the fans have more of a say this year.
Oh, whoa.
And they didn't before. So like there was some like basically they'd be like the fans voted for who they wanted to couple up. And so then they'll basically like recouple people up and then they make the Islanders vote whoever's off, like whoever's like not
Oh.
coupled up or whatever.
nice.
And like
Okay.
it's so hard because like they do really become like best friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like imagine like if the three of us we had to decide for one of us to go. Like
oh my gosh.
that's the thing. It's like
Ew.
you can't
Yeah.
you can't decide that,
Yeah.
you know? And so it's like so difficult. I mean, like they made the wrong choice by sending Hannah home, like in my opinion. But yeah, I'm literally so obsessed. And for anyone wondering, yes, I am team Amaya Papaya. Love her. My favorite guy.
Why is she called a my papaya?
I think I have no
She
idea.
likes papaya.
I have literally no idea. I don't know if it was something. I know that it's like everyone's just talking about Amaya Papaya, but I don't know if that started on social media and then was put into the show because Adriana Maddox, or that's her name, right? Adriana Maddox.
Is that the host?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She called Amaya Papaya, but like after people had been calling her Amaya Papaya. So, and I know that because like when they're on the island, they have no access to social media.
Yeah.
They don't know
Right,
what's
right,
going
right.
on, but she does.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was just like something that she saw and then just said it,
Yeah.
or if like they had said it before. I can't like actually remember. But my favorite guy used to be freaking Taylor, and
Oh,
like-
I saw a little bit about him.
no, you're not gonna understand until you really understand, and like
Okay.
you don't understand how fucking dirty he did Olandria. Like
Alondria, what a name.
yeah, she's like the most stunning, gorgeous queen. And so when they went to Casa Amar, so basically her and him, Taylor and Olandria, have been together since day one.
Okay.
Day fucking
Wait,
one.
I watched the first episode, so I know who you're talking about
Okay.
because Alondria is that she's like
stunning. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah, like she walked in
stunning.
and both Sabrina and I were like,
like stunning.
Like,
whoa.
who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
Wow.
everyone was obsessed with her.
And how long had
Is
they
she like
been-
the super young one though?
No.
She's like 22 or something
No,
like that?
that's Vanna, and she was a new bitch. And like honestly, fuck the Casa Amor girls. No offense, but like, anyways, let me.
Sorry.
So Taylor and her have been together the whole time.
Yeah.
And then when they went to a Casa Amor, that's when these new girls came. And then Taylor found this new bitch and picked her at the recoupling when he'd only known her for 3 or 4 days.
And how
Oh my
long was
God.
he with the
I mean, to be
Samara-
fair,
the
it was only a-
laundry girl in her?
Olandria.
Alondria.
It had been 3 weeks, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But like
You know?
every day for 3
Yeah,
weeks.
like living
Yeah,
together
yeah.
for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
like, Anyways, and then like the result of Casa Amor was Olandria went home and Nick went home, which were literally the two favorite people, like America's two favorites. And so basically the reason that I think that they definitely did not plan this because I think like America had some sort of vote or something or whatever. And then again, like when you're voted off, you go
Yeah.
home. But because they were literally everyone's favorites, I know that they had to have like some sort of like quick change up because they were like, shit, we cannot send these people
Yeah,
home.
we can't lose them this
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. And so they literally brought them back. Like they
No way.
they made up this like thing to like send them like a lifeline or whatever, and then they
Right.
gave them the option to couple up together and come back to the island. And it's like they were both like, okay, yeah, no fucking shit, we're gonna do
Obviously,
that.
yeah.
But I guarantee they did that because they were like, we're not losing
Yeah.
these people.
So they're both back on.
Both
and
back
still there.
on, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, and then like Nick and Sierra, I love them. but apparently there's some shit that's supposed to come. Like there's just a lot of speculation that movie night is really gonna ruffle some feathers. I don't know exactly what it is, but my theory is it's like kind of some playbacks of like scenes and stuff, and like
kind of like what they do on Temptation Island or whatever.
Yes.
Where they play back the
like the
Oh, yeah, you didn't
not
watch
the
it, did
behind the
you?
No.
scenes as much, but like the
confessionals.
the cameras that stay in the rooms. That
yeah,
no
they
one
play
pays
like
attention.
the dirty
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, and so I'm kind of hoping that's what it is because like, and I'm so excited to like see some things.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of wishy-washy on how I feel about Ace because at the beginning I was like literally he was so annoying, but then he kind of like got better and I'm just like undecided. But yeah, I'm literally like 10 toes deep in it. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of the seasons, and like for so long people have been like, watch Love Island,
know.
watch Love Island, like
I
it's so
know.
good. And like again, like I just had no interest because I was like, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I get the biggest fuck now. Like I literally
This is USA though, right?
Yes.
'Cause there's like
yeah, I actually did try
UK.
to start UK because like when I finished the last episode of Love Island USA, I was like, well, I want more. And so
yeah,
they're
apparently
actually-
UK is pretty good.
Well,
I've
that was
heard.
like the original.
Yeah.
And they are actually kind of filming it at the same time. And then I watched the first episode and I was just like, "Ugh,
it's not the same.
it's
Yeah.
just not giving it to me.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think it's because you get so also invested into the
Totally.
people. Like I feel like it's kind of hard to like
It's
watch.
like, am I cheating
both.
on my my US team? You
Well,
know,
it's also just like these are my friends, you know,
Exactly.
like
These are my
friends.
Yeah, like I am watching my friends.
like how long was Carter gone?
No, Carter's there with them when I'm watching. He was only gone for the weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's literally so freaking good.
Oh.
But did you talk about the wedding that you went to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like not the one in Ontario.
Yeah, but the other one this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just said that I went.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because it's just like made me think of it. What is like the normal gift / money amount that you are supposed to give at
Cash.
weddings? No, I know cash,
Yeah.
but like, you know,
So-
how much?
I mean, I'm not outing anyone here, but what we did for ours is like we wrote down everybody's names and then what they gave us so we can keep track of it for thank you cards and whatever
Yeah.
bullshit. But basically for the weddings that we went to, I feel like it's kind of awkward if you give obviously less than what the other people gave you, but then it can be awkward if you give more because it's like, oh, show off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm giving you $100 more
Yeah.
than what you gave me. You know what I mean? So we've just been doing it on par. So like our friends gave us $200 for our wedding. And so we gave them $200. Yeah, whatever. But we've gotten like 150, 200, like parents gave us a lot.
Yeah.
And like some people gave us a lot.
Well, and I know it's obviously
crazily.
like different, like, you know,
But I
depending
feel
on
like
like
150 is like pretty normal.
see, like, I don't know, because isn't it
like per person, right?
No, I think like she's
No,
like, but
just,
like
like,
that's the thing.
together,
I think
just on a
like on
card.
average, I think you're supposed to
Yeah.
do like, I think 100 per person, isn't
Well,
it?
I was gonna say, Noosh always told me this is what I've gone by. She said that basically when you go to a wedding, you just want to cover your costs of being the guest. So like
Yeah.
the dinner and the drinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what she told me, and I was like, oh, that like totally makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I think on average we got like a lot of 150s and a lot of 200s. So
Yeah,
like,
For two people,
for two people.
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
surprising.
But especially I think that like
broke bitches.
it depends on well, there was lots of people that gave us like crazy nice numbers, you know what I mean? But like even for the wedding that when we were away, they were like, oh, like don't bring gifts, but just like do cash and don't do a lot because like
I
you're
feel like if
obviously
you're
coming out.
I was gonna say like,
you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think
You're
you should
flying
even-
across the country.
Yeah.
yeah, like for
So-
destination weddings, I don't think you should like even accept.
No, you're
anything.
paying your own way
Yeah.
pretty much too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like
for-
my gift
you
is
are
me fucking
paying your
coming.
own way.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I kind of agree with that. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I will
like,
say destination ones for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's like this is the gift that I'm here.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I'm paying like $2,000
My flight
to come
was
here.
$1,000 and my stay is $1,000.
Yeah.
Plus girls is like dresses and makeup. And
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
not get into it. But
It was average,
Interesting.
but we
I
did
just
get a lot
always
of
thought
like
it was like 1 to 150 per person because you always
Yeah.
want to cover your way at least like the cost of me being there. You know.
yeah. That's a fair way to look at it actually because I've actually never
mean,
thought of it
that's
like
what-
that.
I mean, I'll just say that's what
Yeah.
everyone did for like because your wedding and like
Yeah,
Jesus, like
yeah.
all of us were like okay, like we're all doing the same.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know you got to chit chat about it. 'Cause
You
you're
do.
like, I don't
You
want to be
do.
that person who's like a dick who
No.
gives not enough, but
Yeah.
then you
And you
also
don't
don't want to be
wanna-
like a show off who's like, I'm
Exactly.
giving $800 million.
Yeah.
And you're
So
like,
it's like,
okay, fuck you.
What are we all doing?
Yeah,
Let's just all do
collectively.
that. Yeah.
Also, speaking of shows, I need to tell you guys about this show. because I am obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's only one season and it's like 9 episodes. But
right up my alley.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Right
No,
up
no, no,
my
no.
alley.
For one
But-
fucking day,
Okay.
maybe.
But it was very much like overcompensating-ish vibes of just like teenager-ish age doing like random raunchy shit. or,
Wait,
like,
I feel like I know what you're
ragey
gonna
shit.
say.
What?
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I. Just
It's an older show. It's not
Oh.
older. Don't worry. It's from 2022.
Okay.
You'll be fine. Or 2021. It's called Panic.
Mm.
And it came out. And so Taya's friend, Maddie, who I was staying with in Toronto, she told me about it because she was like, you need to fucking watch the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. I have a long train ride ahead of me.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
I'll download the whole season
giddy
right now.
up. Anyways, it is about this like really small town in Texas, and every single year the graduating class, so like the seniors, play this game called Panic.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you like throughout the entire year they like collect money into a pot, and so like it was around 50 grand that they could have won, and you can either choose to play Panic or you don't have to play Panic. And if you do, it's like the only rule is don't panic. And basically,
I've already lost.
but basically, this
You're
game,
like, I'm not watching
they
it.
put you through like these crazy tests of like just like some of your biggest fears, like doing like crazy
like
shit,
I
like
saw
breaking
this.
into people's houses, and like it is.
I think I've heard of this.
So fucking good, and I never heard of it, and I was like, this is so annoying. And so I watched the full season because there's only one, and I was like, this show is incredible. I'm
yes.
obsessed.
Is it like funny or like
no, there's like some funny
Scary, I
things.
think.
It's not scary. It's not like horror
No.
whatsoever,
but like more
at
like
all.
drama?
Yeah, like a drama kind of.
My
Anyways,
God.
it's it is so good. And so I went on a Reddit form after because I was like, fuck, like did they make a season 2?
Yeah.
And apparently it just didn't pick up traction. And
Really?
so they never made a season 2. But you guys
Where did you watch
actually
it
have
off
to
of?
watch it. Prime.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of like another show or TV. I don't think it's a documentary that I haven't watched, but I want to. I think it was on Netflix. Have you guys heard of the Poop Cruise?
Yes, I want to watch it so bad.
I do too,
What
dude.
is
Okay,
this?
this has literally like scarred me because I'm like, holy fuck, I didn't even
Wait,
think about
did
this
you not remember
possibility.
this happening?
No.
I don't remember this happening.
You don't?
No,
What?
no.
Oh my god, I remember this
I
happening.
don't remember this
I
at
think it was like
all.
in 2016 or something like
Yeah.
that. Basically, there was this cruise that like on the last like 4 days or something like that, there was like a fire or something down below, or I don't even know
Well,
what
like
happened.
all the lights shut off, so like their generator completely
Okay.
went
yeah,
down.
so they had like
Okay.
no
No
like
power.
power or whatever, so they couldn't flush their toilets.
Okay.
And so nobody could use their toilets. And again, I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I've just like been seeing clips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then they decided to give everyone these red bags
Like the
to
biohazard
shit
bags.
in, and then put it in the hallway so that the stewards could come pick it up. And it looked like people were camping outside and stuff because I think the place just started smelling like fucking shit.
No.
disgusting.
Dude, people started to like I don't know why I knew about this when it happened, but I was all up in this shit when it was going down. And basically all of the systems started, like all of the water main systems and like the plumbing systems started to like overflow because people were like
Oh.
peeing in the showers and like whatever.
Yeah,
and
they told people
all
to
of
pee in
these
the
things,
showers.
like all of the things on a boat especially, all run through like a giant macerator pump that like grinds everything up and then you can dump it outside,
Yeah.
you know? But with that not
There's
working,
literally only one,
it all
so.
just stops. So everything started to back up. So all of this, the lower floors started to like leak up with like
Sewage.
sewage and shit like that.
Ew.
So everybody all in like every single room like would sleep up on the top decks and made like
Like
a huge
outside, like
tent
tents.
thing.
Yeah.
Like they were stranded in the Gulf of Mexico for like 5 or
yeah, they
7
had to
days
be
or
towed
something
back.
like that.
The boat like shut down.
Yeah.
And they had to ration food
so bad.
Dude, they had to like ration food and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently
people were like fighting.
I'm pretty sure all people got was $500 and like a free cruise on the same line.
Yeah,
for,
I'd
like, the
say
next time.
absolutely not Carnival.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Carnival cruise.
I would
Yeah.
literally sue for. I don't even know what I would sue for.
yeah,
Stink.
something
I don't know.
super stink.
But I would sue for something. I'd be
Yeah.
getting something out of that for
Oh,
sure.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
That's disgusting. If I wanted to go camping and do that, I would do that. But
Yeah.
I'm on
Sure.
a freaking cruise, all-inclusive cruise
Yeah.
for
And, like,
a reason.
Honestly, what got me was like the food because like there's like not very much like
yeah.
options, and so like they're
Well,
they're
all the
rationing it,
refrigerated
and-
food is
yeah.
gone.
And so they had to like I remember
Bro,
someone
this is
talking
my
about it,
worst
and
nightmare.
showed a photo of like their plate, and it was like, you know, like 3 shrimp and
Crackers.
like
Ew.
something, and I was just like, and just all this nasty shit, and I was like, oh my
Ew.
god, at least like I would maybe lose weight because I wouldn't be fucking
Literally.
eating.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But then
one
they-
thing
there was like helicopters, like news crews and shit like that, like flying around like the boat while it was just like stopped there because they couldn't get
Yeah.
anybody out there for a few days. And if I saw a fucking helicopter and I was sitting on the deck of that boat, I would be like, I will pay you everything in my fucking bank account to get me
Literally.
off this goddamn boat.
They're like, keep your $10.
I will sell you
Dude,
my
I would
firstborn
swim
child.
to shore. I would be
Yeah.
like, fuck this. I'm out. Like, I'm
Yeah.
Well, and you know
dumping
what
my
I
luggage
was-
and I'm swimming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
I thought about after, because I was like, hey, obviously the guests, like that's so awful, but all of the crew are the ones in the basement.
They're even
Yes.
worse.
So it's like, what are they doing?
No, at that point, it's like Lord of the Flies. Like
No,
you're
it's-
like every
yeah.
man for your fucking
Yup.
self.
Yeah.
And there was
Yup.
like fights that broke up. Like
Really?
Oh, I
yeah,
bet.
dude. Well, because like when humans get into situations like that,
Humans
it's like
are fucking
it's
weird.
like
We
lawless.
panic.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And they like it's every man for themselves. It
Yup.
gets to like almost like cannibalistic,
Yes.
like
Yes.
very, very wrong
Yes.
vibes when there's like no laws, no
Yes.
structures. Like humans just don't know how to fucking act.
Because we're
you know?
selfish.
Yeah,
pricks.
exactly. So these people just started to do like that. Like people are like fighting over mattresses and like fighting
Oh my
over sheets
God.
to make their little fucking tents.
Oh,
like
wow.
it's just I don't know. People are so funny in situations like that. On cruise ships, there's not enough lifeboats to like get everybody off. So like they probably could have.
Oh, I know.
That's
How is
terrifying.
That not common knowledge.
Yeah.
That like
There's not.
If you were to go down, it's literally the Titanic. Like
Yeah.
survival of the fittest.
Yep.
There's no. You are not guaranteed.
Actually,
No.
speaking of Titanic, I did watch that documentary.
Did you? I
Yeah.
wanted to.
What's it called?
the
again?
one about the sub that
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that one. Oh,
oceanic,
no,
the
no.
oceanic or whatever.
It's like the Titanic.
no,
the
I
design.
didn't wanna
Nova,
watch that
Nova
one.
Oceanic or something.
I don't know.
like that.
Yeah.
But
I know. I want to watch that. I've been
I
seeing
heard
it
it
on
was
my
boring.
Netflix.
yeah, it wasn't like anything crazy, but it was just like definitely like
You can see what the human body did when it. Like,
no, it's more
imploded.
so
No.
just like who the fuck
That's-
let them go down
that's
and
No,
like
but did you see the
that's what
video of
Ash
what a
said?
human body would have done in that situation?
It's just like
Yeah.
yeah, like but no, I was just like
there's so many people.
like,
She
they
said
knew
there's
they were gonna
so
die.
many people to blame that like you don't even. It's like the
there was a
company
kid in
itself,
there.
the countries. Like there's so much. Apparently there was like the year before they said
they
don't keep it outside, and they didn't even. They
and
kept
then that
it
was
outside in the winter, or
and that
something.
was the first time they went down.
Yeah,
and they
everyone told them don't do it, don't do it, don't
well, no,
do it.
and like,
Oh my
they have
God.
to do
Apparently,
obviously a
yeah.
bunch of testing and stuff to like
Yeah,
make
of
sure
course, of
they never had a full they never had a full run dry with no fails. Like every single time they tested it, it imploded.
Yeah, so it's like
What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. It literally was just like
It's
it's
mess.
actually crazy the loops and hoops that they went to actually get the shit in the fucking water because like it should have never gone in the water. They knew people were gonna die.
That's
and it's
exactly
like
what she
and that's
said.
the reason I wanted to watch it, which I was kind of disappointed that they didn't really get much into it, is I wanted to know why when they fucking knew those people died, they knew the second
Yeah.
they died.
Yeah.
So why put on this like big extravagant manhunt, counting down the hours of
Yeah.
how much
Yeah.
air they have left, being like, we're gonna
Oh my
find
God,
them.
yeah, that was
they thought it was
crazy.
lost. They were like,
yeah, it was lost. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, no,
hearing
no,
that,
no.
What an
actually.
era.
you guys
Yeah.
fucking
What an era.
knew they were dead.
Yeah, they knew.
Wow.
Yeah, they knew.
Literally, they could see it. It
Yeah.
literally.
And they
Gone.
heard it. Like
Yeah.
they have a test that
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
Like it's
It crumpled like tinfoil.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, ooh.
yeah. Okay, I also totally forgot about this. Well, it literally happened today, but I actually had my first appointment with my new therapist today.
Okay,
Very
exciting.
exciting.
Yeah, so it went well, blah blah.
Jinx.
But what'd you say?
We both said, okay, exciting.
Oh.
At the exact same time.
But like, why is it so hard to find
Yeah.
a therapist?
A
It's
good
impossible.
A good one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, like I said, it was literally our first time, but like she seemed really nice. But for me, I was like, I just need someone who like fucking gets it.
the
Yeah.
vibe.
Like Karen, you're not gonna understand. Like,
No.
I just need you to understand
No.
like just the basics. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, just I don't know. I don't need some 50, 60-year-old
No.
bitch who's just like and like
And like also someone who doesn't take what I say literally.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
when I'm literally like I want to kill myself, like like sometimes
Yeah.
I say it as a joke all the time. You guys, everybody relax. Like it's
Yeah.
not for real, but it's like literally like something I'm like kill myself or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would say it, and she would literally be like, and I'm like, okay,
calm
Calm
down.
down,
like, this
Shelly. Okay,
literally
relax.
This isn't for real. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always like, just move on. Like,
Yeah.
moving
Yeah.
on. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No.
you gotta find the ones that get it. It's like, I'm not on literal suicide watch.
No,
okay?
exactly.
Like,
And
let's
it took
grow
me
up.
like so long, and I was like going through all of them, and I was like, some of them I hate when they don't like I need a photo.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
need a
mean?
photo.
Like,
Oh,
and so
I need
found
to
this,
see
like,
the vibe.
Yeah, like one website where you could like
Yep.
just scroll through them,
Yep.
and I literally
Yep.
picked like the youngest and prettiest one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, and honestly, like she did mention, because like when you're doing like the first like intake or whatever, she's like, you know, if I ever see you out in public, like whatever, like we'll
I'll act like I don't know you.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
But I'm like, then I started looking at her and I was like, why do you low key actually look kind of familiar?
Do I know you?
Like,
But
do
like,
I?
I'm obviously too scared now to like look
Of
her
course,
up.
of
Like I'm
course.
not
Yeah.
gonna like.
I'll look her
I
up.
don't. Yeah.
I'll do
I
it.
don't want to confirm that thought.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. But that's the thing. I'm like, I honestly don't even care if she knows me, because or like. Not, I know she doesn't know me, but like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't know,
Knows
like
of.
whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I
So
really
and so,
like,
so and so.
I don't think so. It would, if anything, it'd probably just be like, oh, I've seen her face before.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, that's like good, because I'm like, I just feel like she understands
Yes.
like just the basics. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you just need someone to be
What
on your
life
same
is
level.
like
yeah.
for like a 20-something-year-old
Well, yeah, because there's
in
so many
today's
things
world.
that like, not in a rude way, but that just like the older generation doesn't really understand, of just
No.
like the pressure of life and like how much more things that we think about, I feel like, and how much more like, I don't know, social media and
Yep.
all of these things affect us on a day-to-day basis, and how like we're just I would say probably like more of an anxious society than
Yeah.
they were, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
just because of like the access that we have to so much. So it's just like having somebody who's like, dude, I fucking get it.
Yes.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I feel like
Yes.
a lot of the older therapists, like they're always like, you say something and like they're trying to like solve it, or trying to like give like, why don't you reframe that thought? Or it's like, shut the fuck up, Becky.
How do you feel
Like,
about that?
Fuck up, Becky.
Yeah. No, I just like I
actually.
literally need to say my shit and then be like, that's so fair.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes I'm not necessarily looking for a solution, because like I logically know my brain enough to know that like there, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like I just
Like, I'm
need-
here to vent. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
You
no,
know?
and I
Like,
honestly like that was like the biggest thing. And I think like for so long, like I had seen a therapist before, and well, I'd seen a couple, and honestly, like every single time I was just like, this is giving me nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you're
literally.
And I'm
literally
paying you
nothing.
$150 for an hour.
yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking like I didn't like it because they're so solution based, and it's just like there's not a solution for my problem. Like there is
No.
not a solution. It's just accepting and like figuring it out. And so I'm like, maybe I just need someone to like be able to like talk to. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like there's so many thoughts in my mind that like I've like literally never verbalized, that it's like, you know, maybe I just need a safe person to be able to verbalize
Yeah,
it
like
to
a
them.
third, like a neutral third party.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
like, but then that's the thing. You verbalize it, and all of a sudden you're on a fucking psych hold.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
Or
It's
you
like, oh,
verbalize it and
no.
you immediately start crying, and you're like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is so
like-
weird.
No,
like,
I know that was the thing, and like,
Oh,
I was
that.
actually so scared, because I was like, oh my god, like I'm fully gonna be breaking
fully
down
gonna
the
cry. Yeah.
time. But I did so good. I didn't
Really?
cry
You did?
once.
Oh my god, Mom, it's
Good.
good for you.
I know. But the thing is, like, I'm really good at like, you know, when I'm talking about stuff, like talking about it as if it's someone else
yeah,
going
you are actually.
compartmentalizing
yeah, like
it.
someone
Yeah.
else going through
Yeah.
it. And so it's like when I don't know how, because it's like I just kind of switch my brain and be like, oh, this is someone else experiencing it. But then as soon as I talk about it as like myself experiencing it, I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, literally.
anyways, I feel like there needs to, oh my god, there needs to be like a dating app for therapists.
Yeah, there should. Oh my god,
Like
like Bumble.
Tinder. Yeah.
Yeah, where you swipe
Yeah.
and you see
Yeah.
their profile, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, do we match?
Yeah.
And they can pick you too. They can see your
Yes.
profile.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I'd fuck with her.
True.
Yeah,
but
and
then
be
it's like,
"Mm, I
would
wouldn't
you
fuck with
put
that."
would you put what you're looking for like on your public profile?
No, I don't think.
No,
I
but
don't think
only the
clients-
therapist would see. You know what I mean? Like only the ones that you would
Right.
match with would see. I think.
Right. It wouldn't be
Because
like
it would have to. I feel like it would have to be like a
Right.
Bumble where like
Yes.
the client messages first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
is that the right? Is Bumble the one where
Yeah,
the girl messages?
girl
Yeah,
messages,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like
But
it's
that would be
yeah.
smart, because like it took me so long, and there would be like, or like there was certain people that like specialized in more so what I needed to like.
Yeah, but then it's a
address.
6 months wait list.
Yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
or it's a 6-year-old male. I'm
Yeah.
like, fucking, you ain't gonna know shit about like
Yeah.
what I gotta say.
You ain't
Yeah.
gonna know shit about fuck.
Yeah.
No, literally, like we're not on the same
No.
Yeah.
wavelengths here.
No.
But
Yeah, it is
yeah.
hard to find one that you vibe with, one that you like. It's very hard. Like, I can't just get comfortable to a stranger. I'm
No.
already
Yeah.
like, it's hard to get comfortable to people I know, like about stuff, like, you know, just like your
Yeah,
internal,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
To some stranger sitting across the couch. I'm trying not to cry. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, you're judging me, but you're not judging me.
Yeah, no, I need them to
don't
be
know.
friendly, and that's why I was like, I just need like a girl's girl.
Yeah.
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 So life hack.
But it's like you can't just be like shopping around because it's $150 every time.
Exactly.
And like 4 sessions and your benefits
Yeah.
is done. Actually, not even. It doesn't even cover the full 4.
Well, the only reason I also did this, which like honestly, like shout out because like this is, I swear to God, the only benefit of fucking my benefits. But we get like a $5,000 like bursary kind of benefit or whatever, like just for mental health.
Holy
So
shit.
it's like basically I just can get $5,000 worth of therapy. So I'm like, score.
Yeah.
Finally,
yeah.
I will address
could
whatever
literally
is
get a
going
full
on.
year of therapy for free.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
that.
I know. I'm still on a hunt to find one. And also the same thing with finding fucking doctor. Just a doctor that you
my.
like. Like, I still need to do my girl doctor bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I am
Your pap
26
smear?
years old and I still have not gotten a pap smear.
But technically, they actually don't let you get until you're 25. So really, you're only like 1 year behind.
But that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still a
Yeah.
year behind and I don't know. I should.
You really should.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I had mine was just different situation.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Otherwise,
know.
I still at this age would not have one.
Yeah. I just need to do it. And I know I need to do it, but I'm so terrified.
Yeah.
And I know like everybody's like, the at-home ones, whatever. But like they bring you in anyways 99% of the time.
yeah.
No, they didn't bring me in.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, they brought my mom in twice.
Yeah, but that's just because like there's certain things.
Yeah, but if
They're not
they
going to bring you in just to bring you in.
I know, but I'm just like, I just feel like for my first one, I should at least just go.
That's
They
honestly
can
what
check,
I thought too.
do
Yeah.
the damn
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Put the scalpula
Look
up
around in
there, whatever
there.
it is. Oh my God, that's what I'm so terrified of. I'm
Dig
like,
into
Have you
China.
never had that?
no,
You've
why?
never had the
No.
jaws of life?
Nothing.
I've only had it once.
I've had it,
literally
like,
that one time.
Quite a few times.
Well, because IUDs.
IUDs.
Yeah.
I've also like I had like an ovarian cyst one time. I think I
Yeah.
like low key actually did get a pap smear when I was like 16 or 17 or 18 or somewhere in that
'Cause I
region.
think back then it was fine,
Well-
but then they changed it recently.
Well, no, not even just for like a pap smear. It's because there was like this ovarian cyst that they were like testing for and
Right.
whatever. I don't know. You know, my cervix, they've been viewed.
Yeah, get
My cervix has
Get
been
in
closed
there.
tight. Nothing has gone near there ever.
It is the most
So I'm-
uncomfortable feeling though. Like it's
I know.
fucking
I'm
weird.
terrified.
Like it's so weird. Like
Terrified.
even like just thinking
Oh my
about my
God.
IUD removal still, like I'm still getting that weird like ugh, that feeling.
It
No,
just
it
is
actually
somewhere that
does,
shouldn't
'cause you
ever be
shivers.
touched.
No.
Yeah.
Especially by metal. I
No.
am so terrified for it. So
I was scared.
terrified.
I mean, it's not like it hurts.
But can't it?
Probably.
Mine wasn't like really a walk in the park.
It's not nice,
No.
but it's not like
it's
ow!
not like, yeah, it's not like when you pain. It's more of just like awkward, uncomfortable.
It's
like,
uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable feeling.
It's like a weird feeling, but it's not.
I know that like
painful.
it's hard to, you would know what that feels like. Like,
Oh, I got a shiver.
it just feels like uncomfortable, like kind of like nails on a chalkboard.
Ugh.
But it's not pain.
Well,
I
everyone
don't
go get
know,
your pap
though.
smear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaginal health.
Yeah, if you can find a doctor.
And a
Actually, I need like a gyno person. Are you supposed to have a gyno?
That's
No.
what I mean.
Well, I think you
don't
can
have
get
one.
recommended.
you get
but-
referred by your GP, and if
Yeah.
you don't have a good fucking GP, you never want to go there. So you can't get
True.
a gyno because you never want to go to your GP, and
GP
it
sucks.
sucks.
Mhm.
She's one of those like, I was like saying, I was just like, oh, like da da da, like whatever at the time. And then she was literally like, no, like we need to check like your iron levels and your whatever. I'm like, bitch, I've had low iron since I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
It's not my iron. It's not my vitamin D. It's
No,
not
why
my vitamin
are
K.
like fucking medical professionals convinced iron is like the reason for every sort of
I'm like, it's
ailment
not
ever?
my fucking iron. Like I've literally been working on my iron
So
since I was like
annoying.
literally 12. I'm like, I have a natural path for that. Okay. I'm like, me and Dr. Kim, we get it going.
Are you still going to Flory?
Yeah, of course. Flory is my gal.
Oh my god, I love that.
See,
for you.
that's gonna eat up your
Yeah.
benefits. That shit's
Oh,
expensive.
she is
Oh
worth
my
every
God.
penny.
No, you guys. Speaking of which, I wish I had like kind of pre-thought this out, but in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get my IUD inserted, and that's gonna be the one shot, whatever. First and last time I'm gonna have to see her, and then I'll see you in 5 years when I have to get it
Oh,
removed.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because she's a naturopath.
Yeah.
Anyways, who knew I was gonna have so many fucking follow-ups?
True.
And my benefits got taken from that one first appointment because I literally get nothing for naturopath, and then I was paying out of pocket. I literally had a follow-up to like discuss me getting my IUD removed out.
Yeah.
$100 to talk about it. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. $100 to remove it. I'm like, what? Like, can't you just like, if you told me that,
Just
I
yank
would've
it out.
Yeah, I would have told you to take it out right
Yeah.
then. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that like,
Oh my god.
No,
that's
naturopaths
criminal.
are not cheap.
No.
No, I
But-
know.
Depends what your needs are.
Yeah.
I like mine.
No, there's definitely things that are
But-
way better to go to the naturopath for.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah, but you need a GP that like is your advocate. Like mine was
Which is
such a
non-existent.
useless-
Yeah,
such a
literally.
useless.
GPs are like
honestly, she was a
literally the
bitch. She's
actual
like, you don't
complete
need that.
opposite.
You don't have that. She gets me this appointment at this like psychiatrist. Immediately within like 30 seconds, he's like, yeah, this. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what I knew. And she was being a little,
Twat.
yeah, dude, don't
You know
go
what's
there.
actually crazy? I actually got referred to this psychiatrist once, and then I talked to
Langley?
him.
Him?
No, I don't know who he is.
That's
And
what I'm waiting
then
for. A
y-
rec for a psychiatry appointment.
Yeah.
You should go to mine. He's really good. He's
Yeah?
really good.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
can you like send me the
Yeah,
link?
Yeah, I was
Really,
gonna say.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
Anyways,
love to
but-
know his
yeah.
name.
This guy, like, he was actually quite nice and like whatever, but then I just thought it was almost kind of weird that I was like within like the first like fucking 10 minutes of like talking to him, he's like, okay, we're gonna switch your meds to these ones. You're gonna go on to this and this.
Oh, was he the
And-
one that was recommending the other one?
Yeah, and he was wanted me to go on this like med that like I mean I really should probably look more into it, but it was just like in my opinion like because I had experience like in nursing with it, I
Yeah.
was just like I don't
What?
think that really treats what I have. And then he wanted to put me on a sleeping pill, and which to be honest, like low key probably should do, but I
I
was
feel
like,
like, though,
I
they
just,
also they toss it out to everyone.
Yeah, and I
that's
was
an
just like,
easy
you
like.
know,
And
like-
it's kind of scary because you come so dependent on it.
exactly, and like,
Yeah.
and then he was like, I don't treat anyone who smokes weed at all. He was like, so like if you want to be treated by me, like you can't smoke weed, and like not that I really do, but I was just like, what? Like
it's just weird.
and
It's
he-
like why
well,
it's
like I mean
legal.
I get it. It's more so just because it does like affect like your mental whatever
Oh,
blah blah
okay.
blah. So he was just like, you know,
Okay.
anyone who's doing that is like not helping themselves, so I'm not gonna help them. And I was like, damn.
Okay,
whoa, whoa.
okay.
Oh my
We have some
God.
big thoughts. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Big
got big feelings
thoughts.
on that.
Yeah, yeah. So
I mean, to
Wow.
each their own, but
I mean,
it's just
yeah,
a weird-
true. Yeah.
It's kind of like wild to like have that such adamant
yeah.
stance, especially when you're in that field.
To say that too and to not say alcohol.
yeah, like
yeah,
like
like
we
how,
want to get into the
what if I'm an
effects of that?
alcoholic?
Yeah,
Like,
like what? Okay, you guys. I am feeling like I want to have a dirty girl summer, i.e., maybe dirty should be the word feral
okay.
or just like unfashionable, don't give a fuck.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Just like
yes.
almost like trailer park summer.
Yes.
You know what?
Okay,
Okay.
I get behind that.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I totally know what you mean, but I only have to disagree because that is me fucking every single day of my entire
I
life.
was like, I am Adam Sandler.
And you know what? I actually had this realization the other day that I really need to start putting more effort into just like my everyday appearance because I only put on makeup or put on clothes to have something to do.
work
you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
for friends, and that is it.
But I feel like I want to start like getting up, getting ready, and then doing my day.
Yeah,
like just
I
getting
know.
ready for the day to
Because you
do
just
whatever.
like feel more put together.
yeah,
too.
but anyways,
Yeah.
that's all I need to say.
No, I do agree because like I agree with that. It does make you feel better, but I mean more in the sense of
I
just
mean, I've
like
never
I feel
done
like
it, but-
every year for me specifically, like I like clothes, and I just
like
always
clothes.
am like
Oh my
I
god, wait, so sorry to interrupt you once
no
again.
go
But during my therapy appointment,
the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
No,
I
please,
know.
after you.
No,
after you.
I know, I'm so
Tell
sorry.
me the story.
I'm literally so annoying.
You know, you know.
Yeah.
During my therapy appointment, my sorry, the floor is now yours again.
Sorry. Back to you. Back to you.
My least favorite question is, what are your hobbies? Or like
I
I
have zero.
don't have any hobbies.
Thank you.
Like I literally don't
Thank
have a hobby.
you.
My hobby is
Watching TV
and online shopping.
and and honestly, not even then because I get too stressed out about
But
all the options.
I
Nobody's
was, like-
into reading. You're not into it.
No.
Oh,
I
love
am, but
reading.
it's just like I don't know. I don't think
can't
it's a
read,
hobby. Like
can't draw.
like I don't think I have any hobbies.
I have zero hobbies.
Anyways,
walks.
that's not a
We
fucking
like
hobby.
We like walks.
Yeah, we like walks,
Okay,
but
listen. What I
listening.
was the reason why
Yes,
it's solidified that she was chill because I told her I was like I don't think I have any hobbies. Like if anything, like online shopping. And she's like, haha, no, same. Like she's like, I get it. Like,
Okay.
and I was like, yeah, girl.
Yeah,
Gets
girl.
it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She
yeah,
gets
I have no
it.
hobbies. Go on
Okay.
again.
But anyways, I'm scanning Pinterest 24/7. I use it all the time. Outfit
yeah,
inspo.
like you're like a fashionista.
Like I just like to look
Yeah.
on there, but I've just decided that I'm just like until I actually have something that I like need to dress cute for.
Totally.
Like I am going gross girl summer. Like
Yeah.
on trips, like the boat and stuff like that, like you can, I don't know,
baggy sweatshorts,
Yes.
baggy t-shirts.
exactly.
Well, I feel like,
Like,
that's always my
camo
mentality in
mixed
summer.
with
No, I
all the
agree, but I just want to
patterns.
lean into
Yes,
it. And just being
yes.
like, I'm not going to buy anything because I have
Yes.
so much stuff, and just like be out there. My
Literally.
only goal for summer this year
L-I-V-I-N.
is to get as tanned as humanly freaking possible. And I don't care what I'm going to look like doing that.
Yeah.
I could look as gross as I'm going to be greasy hair in a hat
Yep.
with a random bathing suit on and
Yep.
gross shorts and a
Yep.
gross shirt
And Crocs just because I
and-
can.
Yeah, sure. Crocs or my Havaianas, honestly. They're
Havaianas,
my
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
And just exist.
Yes.
You know?
I could really get behind that. Like
yeah.
grunge summer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really still on this like online shopping thing.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're
This
back.
just reminded me because I saw a TikTok like just before that was like, honestly, like normalize just like buying yourself something when you feel like bad or sad. Like literally just go and buy something. And I was like, that was literally the sign that I needed, that like I can justify buying.
What
my
did you
cart.
buy?
Well,
like, what did
this
you
is the
get?
thing. I had a full fucking cart, and like I didn't log
Where?
in,
Where?
so it was H&M randomly. But like,
no,
Oh,
H&M
why is
pops
that?
off.
anyways,
H&M does pop off.
They're linen.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Anyways, it was
I have their
popping off.
linen pants. They're
So-
I
amazing.
need the linen
Yeah.
pants.
I had a full cart, and like because I wasn't in my account, I went to like check out, and then when I went to check out, it
lose
goes,
it all?
"Yeah, your shopping cart is empty."
Fuck off.
And I was like,
nothing pisses me
"You
off
just
more.
lost my business."
Yeah.
Because
You just lost my business.
that was a curated cart.
Absolutely.
That took
Yes.
me time.
I
and
screenshot. I screenshot
I do
before
too
because I
sometimes,
get so
but yeah, it
scared.
was on my computer, and
Oh.
so I
Computer
couldn't
and
do it.
phone things.
Exactly, online shopping is a computer activity.
Yep.
You can screenshot on your computer.
Ugh, well, that's way too much effort. Anyways, and so
Control, Command,
then I
Shift
was
or
like,
something
okay,
like
this is
that?
another sign from the universe that I actually really shouldn't have done that. So
Shouldn't
say-
have done that.
I shouldn't have done that. So
shouldn't have
I
done that,
accepted
done
the
that.
L, and yeah,
Oh, that sucks
Yeah.
though.
they lost my business.
yeah, no, they absolutely did lose your business. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, we're having a gross girl summer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we're
but
talking
let's
to
not
therapists.
confuse it though with like
Dirty.
dirty, aka not showering.
No, 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 no,
personal
no, no, no.
hygiene. We're talking like clothes.
Yeah.
Like baggy tee.
I was actually gonna go the
baggy
whole summer without
shorts,
showering
like-
once.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought you guys meant.
that's a good goal.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have gone like a week sometimes
Really?
on the boat. Yeah,
Okay,
you're jumping
on
in the
the boat.
water all
Boat
the
life.
time.
Boat life.
Yeah,
That's,
you
like,
kind of just get a
different.
little gross.
That's different.
But again, the boat is meant to be gross.
it is. It is.
It's never cleaned
Yeah.
properly. It's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
it is.
But
Honestly,
you just
that's-
accept
But
it.
see,
Yep.
that's the
and you
thing,
live in the filth.
I have a hard time
Yes.
accepting that kind of stuff. Like that's why I don't really like camping. I'm just like,
Ugh,
I just
No,
need to
the
be
boat
clean.
isn't like that.
So I'm kind of like I need
the boat
a
is not
shower
like
a day.
that.
That's
We
my
have
vibe.
full running water and a shower
yeah,
and a
yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
I
the
could
whole 9
not
yards.
shower in a fucking boat shower.
Have you
Ew.
seen boat showers?
If it was like
It's
an
not
outdoor
horrible.
one, no. I just like you. I mean,
Trust me, I
Malls,
know.
You know, I have a weird thing about showers. Like
No.
I can't shower in any other shower than like my own.
No, that's fair. But we've got some pretty nice showers on our boats.
Yeah.
They're chill.
On our boats.
On our boats. We got some nice ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
getting rich.
No, I feel that.
No, I can accept the dirt. I don't
Grunge
care.
girl summer, but yet still showering summer. So you decide what that is.
Anyways, guys.
Anyway, so if you see us looking grunge or,
Or
Adam
gross.
Sandler,
Hey, if you come up to us for an autograph in the street and we're looking a little gross, just know that it's this.
It's
okay?
intentional.
Yeah. We'll still sign with our
I'm glad we're
unshowered,
prefacing this
dirty
though
hands.
because but
No
that's the
one's
thing.
ever
I
asked.
literally look like okay. Actually, speaking of which, oh my god, this is so funny. I was like, wait, what? Some girl that I work with who like I don't really work with, but like we're newly working together.
Right.
She was like, "Do you have a podcast?" And I was like, "Oh my god, like I."
It's my first
I
fan.
do actually, and she was like, "Yeah, like I saw it on my like Instagram For You page," and she was like, "Wait, is that Montana?"
No way.
And I was like, "Mm-hmm, that's me, girl." But I was like, "Don't look at the contents, please."
yeah, literally.
I don't let anyone
keep
know
scrolling.
It. Yeah,
Keep scrolling.
podcast and work don't.
I was just about to say,
No.
I was like, my work life is my work life. My
Yeah.
podcast life is my real life.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, yeah, I do," but like, let's stop talking about it right now.
Yeah. No, literally.
But never bring it up
Anytime-
again.
Yeah.
Or you'll never
Yeah,
be
don't
found
tell-
again.
Don't
okay?
tell anyone else here. But yeah, that was me.
I'm putting you in a
I
trunk.
literally meet like anytime at work. I'm like, yeah.
All right, for
Yeah.
the third time around. Anyways, guys.
Anywho, gotta bounce.
Yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday.
I'm gonna listen.
Take it away again. The floor is yours.
No, sorry. I just was gonna say, I'm gonna watch Love Island tonight, and I will do an update on my thoughts on our stories tomorrow on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I
also,
like
like,
that.
Follow on us on TikTok because like I've been doing.
Mons has been
some-
popping
Mons
off
has
on
been
the
putting
Love
in
Island
order.
TikToks. Every
No.
single time I'm watching them, I was like, what is happening?
I literally was like, this is a Love Island show now, not a dude podcast show now.
Honestly, Jade's into it, so
All right.
God.
she was
Aw.
obsessed.
No, and like Love Island people are into it, so
Yeah,
that's all that
on next
matters.
week's episode, we're going to have one of them on.
Yeah. Charlie's coming. Just kidding. I actually was like,
Huda Beauty's coming.
Huda Beauty.
no, I literally was like,
Laundry and Huda Beauty are coming.
laundry.
That's how I associate
I know, I agree. I heard laundry too.
Yeah.
Laundria.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laundry and
Laundry and Huda Beauty,
no,
they're
but I
coming.
literally was thinking like as soon as Charlie went home, I was like, oh my god, no. But then I was like, wait, this might be a perfect opportunity. Like, let's email and see if we can like
Get her on the
interview
pod.
him.
Yeah.
It's a boy.
Oh.
First of all, no one's coming on the pod until you guys fucking watch the season.
Yeah,
It's gonna
no,
be
that's fair.
embarrassing.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Anyways,
like,
Don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
No, and then I'm pretty sure it was like the next day I saw it was like Nick Vile had him on. I was like,
Oh.
Nick is scooping up all the
I
reality
was like,
TV.
no. Yeah,
Like we're in
hits.
competition with the Vile Files.
no, but this is the thing. I was like, okay, clearly I got our level wrong because I was thinking like this was maybe just some like low key. Like I didn't realize that like right after they come off, they're fucking famous.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe he'll want to come on. And then I see him on Nick Vile. I was like, he ain't coming on.
He's probably on
He
like
ain't
Caller
coming
Daddy
on.
next week.
No,
Yeah,
literally.
literally.
I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that our email goes straight to his junk.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't even send the email because I was like,
Yeah.
I can't handle another no reply.
No.
Oh no.
Honestly,
R.I.P.
it's such a bruise to the ego. Like the scene and the open no reply of the Insta DMs, it honestly guts me every
Wait,
time.
who did that?
Oh, dude, tons of them.
Really?
Yeah, lots.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
at least I saw it. I mean, that's actually kind of a win to me.
I'd rather not because then I don't know.
And like you saw and ignored.
yes.
Yeah, but like at least then we got in their DMs.
hurts me. Yeah,
That is true.
it's like, yeah,
One
Yeah.
day we'll get a reply.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for chatting with us for another week, you guys.
Catch you on the flippity flop.
Yep. See you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys.